Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Today I'm showcasing a really fun chaotic match that is actually for a mod named BALTONA All Out War for Warno. So today we're going to be having Soul Crusher, Dread Hurdle, MJ Blair, Biometric Nuke, Ricky Bobby, and myself. Now I could sit here and tell you each and every faction that they're playing as, but that would take quite a bit of time. But essentially we have the Sonkiets and Fidemski versus Batorinia and Contenerica. So I'm actually really excited to show off this Chilga unit. This is actually a helicopter that can call in orbital strikes. It's actually the first that we have seen in any Warno mod yet so far. But this is going to be a really cool unit to watch out for, and we're going to showcase that very soon. So you have Dread Hurdle here coming in with 3 Watrika bombers, but they are being taken out fairly quickly by our little fighter planes. This is FD-15 little fighters from the Fidemski, and we were able to repel some of those bombers. As you see, 2 of them crashed, but 1 I think escaped. So if we take a quick little tactical pause here, you're going to be seeing Dread Hurdle and MJ Blair kind of taking the role of securing all these territories, while in the back you're going to have Soul Crusher, who seems to be focusing on artillery primarily. And I could tell you right now, I personally felt a lot of the pain from this artillery, especially these guys. Some massive 1379 millimeter rounds, which pretty much one-shot anything. So they're very deadly, and I wish I was able to counter it. And I tried my best, and you guys are going to see some of the things I tried to nerf that. As far as for us, I'm going to be taking the left flank here with a little bit of help from Ricky Bobby. So Biometric Nuke is spawning his little children into the meat grinder, as the Soviets typically do. I mean, Sonki attacking one of the orbital helicopters. And we were successfully able to take out a very high value target. We're probably going to get shot down though. There it is. So now he only has 3. Now mind you, these are very valuable units that can do a lot of damage, and I think you're going to see that right now. And you have Ricky Bobby trying to take him out too. There's a reason why we're trying to do that. And there's the Orbital Strike, ladies and gentlemen. And you can see the massive amount of devastation. It pretty much leveled the whole city. Little town there. You guys see a massive amount of damage that Biometric Duke took, but don't worry, these only cost 15 points. I'm sure he'll be back with another horde of Sonkia children. We have Soul Crusher trying to pre-fire on me. He destroyed a lot of these buildings here, but luckily, once I saw some of that artillery landing, I pretty much just avoided any obvious areas where he might start to target me. So as far as for us, we actually did come in with our own Orbital Strike Balikta helicopters. You're going to see that coming in here shortly. We're going to take out their recon. think one could say that was a bit of overkill for one recon, but I was hoping there's going to be more guys up here. But yeah, we pretty much Control-Alt-Delete that, and that allows us to push a little more out forward. So here you have Ricky Bobby probing Elena, and we currently control Anna. Dread Hurdle coming in here with the Watrika Bomber trying to suppress me and hoping to get a lot of valuable targets. Let's see what he did. Unfortunately, he missed, I think, most of my units. He may have partially damaged some of them, but I don't think so, actually. That was very, very lucky on our part. But here we go. We're pushing up some of our favorite Betka recon units. I actually really love these units. They look super cool. Love the camo. Great job from Biometric Nuke. And by the way, guys, if you haven't played this game, or if you're not even a fan of the regular Warno, highly, highly recommend you check out this mod. This really does add a lot of flavor to the game. So much crazy diversity, I think. Oh, there goes our Betkas are going to get fried. Yep. See, this time he did a lot of damage. He even damaged my our Misagi unit. But we have our little fighters in pursuit. I don't think we're going to catch him, though. So that was pretty damaging. He took out 2 of my really good recons. So then we just kind of getting out of here. So we try to chase down the bomber, but we were a bit late on the response there. But I'm sure we're going to try to take something out. It's one of the heavier PTL tanks. Got 22 front armor, so that's the cool thing in this game is the tanks are very, very beefy, and they're very big. And this is actually a smaller one. Dread Hurdle coming in again. This time we have more AA though, so we should shoot him down. There it is. He's got another one. These things look like C-17s. It's pretty crazy. So he's coming in again, trying to suppress me. So Dread Hurdle is doing an air campaign, while Soul Crusher is doing an artillery campaign. And there you go. He's going to take that tank out, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Hey, look at that damage. My Husak almost got taken out. So I'm really excited to show this off because I'm actually going to be... and actually, this bomber just shot that bomber down, which is crazy. But we're going to show some of the response to Soul Crusher's artillery here. So there you go. We got 2 of them, but unfortunately we lost our bomber as well. So kind of had to do a suicide mission, but we got 2. So it's just a start. So Soul Crusher told me that I got lucky on the first run and that I wouldn't get him again. So I said, oh, really? Let's try that again, shall we? So here we go. I'm coming in again. This time I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and come from a different direction because I think he's expecting for me to come from the same direction. Now, I did get really lucky here. I was trying to kind of go in between, find a weak spot for his AA because this game is all about line of sight. There goes his AA. And we just got lucky enough to pop that off. And unfortunately, we lost a second bomber, but it was worth it. We got 4 of his artillery all in one go. Now, I'm going to be honest, I was really trying to go for these things. I didn't know exactly where they were located because these things shoot every once in a while. And you can hear them, though. Man, look at that. I mean, you see those massive explosions. They're no joke. They can take out your tanks quite easily like that. Here's another one coming for the... Even if your infantry is like over here, that is going to cause them to rout. And also when your units rout, that's also a problem. I mean, you can kind of see what he's been doing here. Unfortunately, right now, the game is not all that balanced. Here you can see him coming in with another bombing run. Although I don't think I love seeing all the AA. It's kind of crazy. Not accurate at all. And actually, that bombing run didn't do almost anything. So, well, he got away. So, need better AA. Right now, Biometric Nuke has these, but they are just terrible. Here you go. We got some of our Kusuk artillery firing. I love these things. They're very, very mobile. They don't have crazy range. So if we actually look at it, the Kusek has 180 millimeter times 72, but the range is only 550 meters. I really wish this was at least 10K. I think the range is a bit short, especially when you have, you know, the enemy who can shoot you from ridiculously far away, pretty much across the map. The Vetlas have 24K. I mean, and unfortunately, I didn't have anything that could respond to that, so it's just really hard to do anything about it. The only thing you could really do is somehow infiltrate this line and take out this AA and then go for his artillery. But you live and you learn. So here you go. We got these Orbital Strike helicopters coming in back into action. But I do love the creativity from both sides, actually. And right now you're seeing that they are beating us with a +4, which is not good. So we need to definitely retake the initiative, but we have to show off this amazing onslaught by a biometric nuke. I mean, it's just epic. See the Americans retreating as fast as they can. You see the artillery coming in. Yeah. And you see the mass artillery starting to happen right now from Soul Crusher. And he's probably getting a crazy kill ratio against these guys right here. Because they don't come with much. I mean, you just come with bolt action rifles, 1,200 meters at most. And just some explosive AP grenades. So, yeah, that's just that's a really sad day for Biometric Nuke. They just kind of, it was like a zombie horde, and they just got ripped apart. So you see the middle kind of got really thinned out, but Bio is coming in with oh, that's crazy. So believe it or not, nope, it doesn't. Just look at all that anti-air. This is ridiculous. You'd think somebody would finally land a hit. Man, these guys need glasses. It's just terrible. I don't think they believe in glasses in the Soviet kingdom. No such thing as bad eyesight. But now Bio's coming in with these 3 armor, 36 millimeter, small little. It's kind of like infantry fighting vehicles, obviously very small, but they can shoot really fast. So Ricky Bobby's got some recon coming in quite a bit. So right now it's not looking good for us. It seems like they have established pretty good foothold in Elena and now Anna, which we need to recapture if we want any chance of winning. And you see he's targeting his AA. They got a nice little helicopter here. So this thing comes with just some air-to-ground missiles, about 8. They can go 2,500 meters with 25 penetration. I'm really surprised how much recon, or I'm just curious if he's just like randomly selecting stuff, or if he somehow has recon that's somewhere. But line of sight in this game is definitely pretty wild. Here you go, Dread Hurdles coming in with these recon helicopters. So the ATBC You have 30mm cannon, 2,000 rounds, which those things alone can take out a lot. And then you have some Hydra rockets. So he's doing a really cool little stealth mission here where he's going to come, I think, around the back. And I mean, this could be pretty bad for us. This is actually really like how helicopters are supposed to be used, especially, you know, map of the Earth, kind of flying, hard to see. Actually, this is why I didn't really see them at all. But they're going to sneak around trying to find valuable targets, and this is actually a great way to poke and confuse the enemy. So for supply depots, he could target that if he finds it. So I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to have like a few things in the rear. This is a really important concept to understand. You have your deployment zones, and you have these roads that are, you know, used quite often. I mean, look at all these things that are coming in here. So these roads are the lifelines to your efforts, to your front line. And if the enemy can penetrate that or make that basically unsafe or unsecure, it's going to be very hard to support your units logistically. And you may order units and they will never arrive. There's going to be actually a really good example that I'm going to show you guys. But for example, even if he came around, if Dreadhurdle came around this way, he would probably destroy a lot of these. Now, these do have the capability to probably fire back, but, you know, probably get quite a few. And there's quite a lot there. Just kind of waiting there. More bombing runs. Oh, that's going to be bad. Oof. We got 2 commands there. Very, very bad. That's crazy amount of AA. And I think, yep, he got the bomber. So I do like using these as little spies. I don't have to worry about them shooting back. The Silky are 30 points and good recon, but just be careful where you put them. I was able to sneak in a command tank, so a hardened command tank right into Elena, even though we didn't control any of it really except for this little corner, which is really funny. And yeah, all we had was this tank, so it was really funny. And I don't think they knew where we came from, so it's just fun. Kind of trying to help out here. I'm not sure what's happening with Ricky Bobby. These all need to be unloaded. Seems like just like this looks like a juicy target for artillery if somebody spots them. But you do have this hill here, so I think that's why they don't see them. I don't know what's happening here, actually. That's really strange. So there you go. They finally are challenging. MJ Blair sneaking in his own command into Elena so he can at least challenge that, and we get our +2 taken away. So here you go, more artillery strikes. But on the wrong target. Oh my goodness. Looks like some friendly fire right here. That's wild. Not really sure what was going on there. And I think you're seeing the Orbital Strike. So the Orbital Strike actually took out my command, unfortunately. And I think that was the goal from Dreadhurdle. So that was a good spot there. He probably just thought, they got to be hiding somewhere over here. Good move there, pushing us out of Elena again. And now enemies is in Anna again. And if they take this zone, it's going to be really bad for us. So it's not looking too good. So you guys see we are building up quite a bit. There's a lot of stuff going on. Hiding in the trees here. Because I'm eyeing this Fedor. And eventually I do want to take back Elena as well. But you do have a lot of tanks coming from Dreadhurdle. The Satin Fav 1. It's got 6 armor, so not too bad, 75mm. So a bunch of these together, it's going to be definitely something to deal with. And we'll see how long they last. You guys see a formation showing up there. And there you go. Got some counter battery going on between me and Soul Crusher. Oof. They actually got very, very close, and he's probably going to destroy at least one of my artillery. And I guess I'm not paying attention. Oof. Or not. Yeah, that's weird. I don't even know what just happened there. I don't remember doing that. That's very strange. So here you go, biometric nuke has recaptured on it. We have a +4 all of a sudden, which is very impressive. Bio coming in with more infantry. He's got a lot of AA, and he's building up some tanks. So you see some pretty big buildups going on all over the place, including the enemy as well. Dread Hurdle build up some tanks. He's got some Griffios coming in. And Soul Crusher finally coming out with his first offensive units. He's got these little tanks with 13 front. Pretty decent penetration. So definitely nothing to disregard. Have to deal with that later. Coming in here with our recon helicopter. Already getting targeted very quickly by this anti-air. Here you go, Balitka. Firing away at MJ Blair. His Griffio getting hit pretty hard. So we're just out of range for the oof, that's gonna be bad. Yep. Did a lot of damage there. You guys are gonna see something cool in a second. So you're gonna see the enemy try to take us out. I'm gonna do something cheeky. I'm gonna target these tanks. Hopefully. Yep. Oh, there goes the smoke, and there goes our missile. So we are taking out some of the tanks. More bombing runs there. Pretty impressive what this one helicopter is doing. Again, not sure what's going on with the Arty, but it's hitting his own guys. It's really weird. I'm assuming he thought that I snuck some infantry or something right here to attack his tanks. So we have a +2. So that's promising, and then you guys see me actually, I pushed in finally into Theodore, that's how you say it. And unfortunately, Soul Crusher left the game, which is a bummer. I'm not sure if that was a desync. This helicopter's eating these things alive. Now, there you go. You see the plane try to take us out, and it does. So that's weird. So there's some things going on right now in the replay that's not exactly what happened in the game, which is very strange. So, like, for example, I never lost my orbital helicopters, and for some reason, they just went in here and suicided themselves. And also, that helicopter also never crashed, because I landed it as he was trying to take me out with his fighter jet. I remember that specifically. We're having an infantry fight here. See the Americans pinned down by their infantry fighting vehicle. Doesn't seem like they're aware of that they're getting shot at. Yeah, this was another thing. These helicopters actually, when we played the match, went around this way and found some of my artillery and took them out. Here you guys are seeing the Cossacks, one of my favorite units. Very mobile, very useful. So here we have actually AI taking over Soul Crusher's place, pushing up with some recon and some helicopters, doing some damage. taking out our ATGM unit. Yeah, pretty much cleaning house here. Very, very aggressive push. There you go. There's our anti-air unit. There you go. So we're starting to slowly starting to pick off their units of our own Balitka helicopters, engaging the enemy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the replay. Thank you so much, guys, for checking out this video and spending your time here on the channel. Now, this mod is available today, and there's actually a massive update coming to the mod. It will be in the link below, as always. And here you guys see some of the statistics, but I will be honest, there was some weird corruption with the replay because there was a lot of stuff that occurred that didn't happen for some reason in the replay, which is weird. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and of course, do check out the mod. We have more content that's going to be showed, and if you guys want to join, I'll drop a Discord link for the actual mod creator and his community where you guys can actually set up online matches and play together, and it's really fun, actually, a great community of a lot of different people. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a great weekend and take care.